The fear of getting sick or being sick.
Grandma's porch. Sit down, relax, enjoy. Here on Grandma's porch.
Why sickness can make you fearful. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brianne. It's a subject I don't talk a lot about, but I have experienced what I felt was sickness in my life, and I've known other people that have felt what, when they were going through a sickness, often felt like. And so I don't give advice, I don't give suggestions, but I thought I would come on here and just give you my opinion about what happens when some people take sick. Not all people become fearful, but many do. Because, well, when we're so used to our bodies working perfectly and everything is in working order, and then something gets out of order, it can make us fearful. 10 years ago, when I had what they deemed a brain aneurysm, a walking brain aneurysm, it took months before they figured out what was going on with me. And I've done videos on that called brain aneurysms. And basically, I was very fearful during that time, especially during the time when I didn't know what it was that was going on in my body. And the doctors were trying to figure it out. And it took about 4 months, believe it or not, for them to figure out what was really going on with me. And during that time, I was extremely fearful. And for good reason. I mean, I was having all kinds of symptoms. And I remember wanting to take a book to the library. And I had an expedition at the time, and I pulled my expedition down the driveway, and then I drove it back up. I was too scared to drive. I was too scared to go anywhere. I stayed home all the time. And yet, later in the day, I pulled the car down the driveway and I made it to the library, which was like a mile or two away. Put the library book, it was on a Sunday, the library was closed, put the book in the little book dispenser and came home. And, I was returning my book. And that was a huge, huge accomplishment for me at that time because I was so fearful because my body felt it was out of my control. And I think that sometimes the older that we get, when things start to happen, maybe our eyesight is getting dimmer, maybe we're having physical ailments that are totally real, sometimes we do become fearful. We don't want to travel far away. We don't want to go places. We don't even want to be around other people who are healthy and happy and joyful. And it can make us fearful. And I think it's a very, very natural thing to happen. It's an often occurrence that happens to people when they take sick. They do become fearful. For me, the way I did it is I pushed through my fear. I didn't let my fear hold me back any more than I had to let it. Now, sometimes when we're sick, there's physical reasons why we should not do certain things. I got that. But other things we are able to do, but we become fearful, or we don't want to be around people when we're sick and not feeling well. And so I just wanted to come on here and talk about that a little bit. Not that I have a solution or an answer to it, but I just wanted to address that issue, that people are not alone when they feel fearful, when they get sick, or even when they get old. Sometimes people get old and they feel unsure of themselves stepping out. And I know one person who's in her 90s and she still drives a car, still goes places, but she's very hesitant about many of the things she does. Of course, she wouldn't take a long trip by herself, and that's probably very, very smart. And yet, she has reason to be hesitant, and yet she does not really live her life in fear. She lives it more in hesitancy, and hesitancy sometimes slows us down to make sure that things are the way that we want, and if they're not, perhaps we need to pull back for a while until we can get them the way we want. And so I believe that yes, sometimes when you're feeling sick, or sometimes even when you get old, you can feel sort of a sense of either fear or hesitancy or not wanting to go out and socialize, and that can be a part of life, okay? And but for me personally, I push through fears, and hopefully always will. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. And from Grandma's Porch to wherever you're at, I hope you like, share, subscribe to all 4 of my channels. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Grandma's Porch, a place to relax.